Okay, I am back on the dash several days later. I got a story to tell you, but first I got to go pick up this order at Wendy's. I think it was 5 miles. I didn't catch a screenshot in time, but let's go get this order. Okay, so I've been gone for over a week. The wedding went off without a hitch. Next to this. I go to pull up and take the cookies in. I took my eye off of where I was driving for a split second to look at the building, but keep in mind I'm in a parking lot. Well, I actually bent a control arm. I don't know how I did that. I didn't think I hit it that hard. And that little cement thing was very low. I didn't even see it when I was going to park. Well, needless to say, my car needed some other things. The tires got rid of the initial shaking, but I still needed wheel bearings.
Go past the
I still needed
turn left.
Other things. But one thing led to another. I had to borrow money off my parents, and the car's still not done. But it's drivable. The alignment hasn't been done.
Turn left onto Green Hill Road.
So he did the wheel bearings. He did both control arms, because he said the original, the dude didn't even change the ball joint or something in it. Now, this is my next door neighbor working on my car. I'm kind of questioning, is he desperate for money? I heard rumors that he's not good with money, and wondering if he's trying to hide some cash from his sister. I heard his sister manages his finances, and it's like, he knows my financial situation to a point, and I'm just hoping he's not trying to take advantage of me. But he did a lot of different things. He still says that the boots are cracked and stuff. I need the axle still done. But what I don't like is, when you tell me that my car is going to be done at a certain time, I expect it to be. I should have had this picked up yesterday. Then it got delayed a day. Last night he says, oh, it's almost done. Just got to put a couple things back together. It's only 20 minutes worth of work. And he would take it for the alignment in the morning. And probably around noon it should be done. I didn't get my car till 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then he tells me the alignment's not done yet, because the axles need to be done. He's talking about the rear wheel bearings that are eventually going to have to be done. It's just like he keeps on adding. And it's like, Nick, I can't afford this. I can't afford this. So I'm going to have to draw a line and kind of say, okay, this is enough. I can't go any further. Tail light. There's just different things. And I just passed a cop. Hopefully you didn't see me with a camera in my hand. Strut plates. That was something else. He replaced struts in the front end on both sides. Granted, the car is riding really, really smooth. It hasn't ridden this smooth in a very long time. Probably a year and a half, 2 years. Maybe 2 years. It has not ridden this smoothly. I'm going to do some research to see how soon I need to have the axles done, because he wants to take it again this weekend, like sometime, probably Sunday. No, I've got things I got to do this weekend, and I almost lost my computers, my MacBook and my iMac, because I wasn't working and didn't have the money to pay my payments to Rent-A-Center. Well, I managed to scrunch up enough to get caught up on my MacBook Air. I don't have to pay anything till next weekend. And I'm gonna have a talk with Nick and be like, you know what, I can't have my car down for another week. I can't. I've got bills coming in. And then he's saying, well, maybe you can pay so much at the end of the month when I get my YouTube check and stuff. That's only going to get me so far. I've got living expenses. I'm already, being that he replaced both control arms when I thought he was only doing one. He said he had to do the other. I'm at like over $1,800 into this. My parents gave me $1,600. I'm still gonna owe him another $200. I'm like, you can't get blood out of a rock. So I'm happy, but I'm not happy. You know, this is where I'm wondering, oh, she's got parents that got money. I think that's my first mistake that I made. But I have to tell him that the wells run dry. They're cutting it off. They're not giving any more money. I can't ask them for any more because I got to pay them back. So, yep, I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot of door dashing. I can't get on Uber Eats because they said it was time for the background check. I should have checked Uber Eats during the week, and I didn't. So I got to wait a day or two for that to come back for me to be able to get back on Ubs. So I'm stuck with DoorDash. And I still have to come up with $90 between tonight and tomorrow for my iMac. Then it's going to be next week. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, I'm done ranting. Bunny. I wanted to show you something. When I hit that light pole, this is where my steering wheel was in order to go straight. So I definitely knocked something out. But I just think, I think there's a point and there's a point. Yep, definitely time to cut things off. I know, I said I was done ranting. But how much money it's costing for a bump on a light pole.
Turn left.
I got another order, $8.25. I forget the mileage and I didn't get a chance to screenshot it.
No.
Thank you. Okay, not too bad. This drop off, this customer is 11 minutes away, just under 5 miles.
3 miles. Turn right onto Pennsylvania.
last thing. Just one more to bitch about. When I gave him my car, I had 3/4 of a tank of gas. Now this is only my second order of the day. I'm at half a tank. It was half a tank when he gave me my car back. So how did I lose 1/4 of a tank of gas? Thank you, sir.
One eternity later.
That took a while. This wasn't paying over $15. I would have dropped it. I have 2 DoorDash orders, Dimitri and Betty.
Yes. All right, just give me 2 seconds.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Now I can't record this drop off because it is alcohol. So this order, I'm getting $1 extra. I didn't get to screenshot it, but it said verify holiday hours to earn an extra $1. I did that. Now we're gonna go on our way to the customer. Okay, I am done for the night. Here's what I did. $97.63. I put that up here on the screen. My dash time was 4 hours 41 minutes. Active time 3 hours 41 minutes. Because there was some driving time, some empty miles, me trying to get to in the areas that I want to be in, and then DoorDash sending me back to where I came from. But for me, I would say I'll just round up to 4.75 hours. So if I do the math, that's where my calculator is. So it's $97.63 divided by 4.75 equals, for DoorDash alone, it is $20.55. Okay. Not where I like to be, but I can't complain. When I do DoorDash by itself, I'm usually $17 or $18. So I'm hoping that my Uber Eats check comes back. Nope, it's still not back. It was that thing about time for your background check on Uber Eats. And it says your background check is processing. Background checks usually take 2 to 3 days. So I'm probably not going to see anything before Monday or Tuesday, to be honest. And I don't even know when the holiday is. Okay. That's the following week. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Even though I like to do Ubers over the weekend. But not being able to work at all on DoorDash or anything for over a week. Part of it was because a day or two before the wedding, I was too busy. And then a little boo-boo with my car on the day of the wedding. I haven't dashed in over a week. It hurt financially. And then my mechanic wants to put axles in, like I said before. He's not getting my car this weekend. I have to work. I've got bills. Anyhow, thank you for riding along with me the past week. Even though there's only 2 dashes, but they're a week apart, over a week apart. And I will see you on the next one. Toodaloo.